Hey guys! Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Today we are building a house from the sitcom Modern Family, and we are going to be building the house for the Dunphy family. So let's get started. So of course I am a big Modern Family fan, and in one of my previous videos I actually made the Dunphy family. And so I know I usually don't create videos where I'm building out sim characters. I'm more of a builder. But I was checking out the latest update with the likes and the dislikes that come with the Dream renovation interior design game pack. And so I decided to just record it and see how it goes. So now I am building their actual house so that you can download the family from my gallery and also the matching lot. And as you imagine, I built the house while looking at pictures from the internet of the show. And so the Dunphy family house, they have 5 members in their family, and it's a greenhouse. It's in like a nice suburb looking area. And the dad, whose name is Phil, he's a realtor, so he cares a lot about houses. And so yeah, I tried my best to recreate the house based on scenes and pictures, and I couldn't find like an actual floor plan, so some parts I definitely kind of just made up on my own. And so yeah, I would say in terms of the accuracy, the exterior looks really similar. I think the kitchen, dining, and the living room looks really similar, but the bedrooms upstairs are probably quite different because I just wasn't able to find a lot of pictures or scenes in their bedrooms from different angles, and based on like the floor plan of the ground floor, the room may not have like the same layout and stuff as well. So the second floor is not super accurate, and I would say neither is the backyard. So yeah, so just some context for you guys. And I'm almost done with the exterior here. I did include a garage. I know they have a garage. I've seen scenes in the garage, but I wasn't really like able to fit like a really big garage either because of just the lot size. So it's just a simple garage there on the side. And so yeah, and some things I also didn't include is like throughout the different seasons in the show, they like move into different rooms. Like for example, their eldest daughter, Haley, moves down to the basement. And there's one episode where like Phil is trying to fix the laundry machines. So in my head, I know that they have a basement with a bedroom and like a laundry area, but I just didn't build it. I really dislike building basements like to begin with. And another thing is like, I just couldn't find the right place to fit another staircase that would be going down to the basement. So I decided it's not that important to include it, and I was thinking also the family that I made was based more on the beginning of the show, where the 2 daughters are like still teenagers or college students, and their son is still like a child. So the 2 sisters would still be sharing a bedroom. So that's the kind of time frame that I was building this in. And of course, if you really want to include the basement and all that, you can kind of jig around with this build and add it yourself. So I'm almost done here with the floor plan, and I am just picking out like the floors and the walls and things like that, the doors. Again, I tried my best. I tried to make sure everything was functional. I think I spent a long time in the kitchen actually trying to make it functional, just based on where like the stovetop is and stuff, and I had to just kind of like move things around to make sure that when you're actually playing, there's nothing like blocking your way, it's not too cluttered and things like that. And also like I don't really remember many scenes in the bathroom, so those are all like made up by me as well. Yeah, so I'm almost done here adding the doors and the windows. And I started off with decorating the kitchen. So here we are in the kitchen, and the kitchen is quite big. It has like this light brown wood color, and here is where I really stumbled with. So they have like a stove in the island, which we can do that in The Sims, but like because of how narrow this kitchen is, I wasn't able to squeeze in the stove in the island counter and also have your Sims be able to like walk around it. So I had to change things up. I moved the stove next to the fridge, which should just be a normal counter with a microwave actually. And so I had to move the microwave around as well. So the appliances are not in the right place, but I just didn't want it to look too different, of course. Here we have the dining table here. And I also put in like a computer desk in the kitchen as well. They have one kind of like on the side. So there's a computer there for the whole family to use. And there's a lot of paintings in Phil and Claire's house. Well, not paintings, but like art on the walls. And so I tried my best to decorate the walls, and like as I was building and decorating it, I think I just realized that it's just not my style. Like it's very colorful, and you know, there's like a big family living here with different interests, but I love more like a modern house with kind of like the same color palette running throughout every room. But here in like Phil and Claire's house, there's a lot of blues and reds and yellows and just a lot of different colors. But yeah, actually with the new Dream Makeover game pack, I saw that they have like the flat stove that you can put on top of the counter. So if you have that pack, you can definitely put it on the island and it should all work, and then you can remove the stove there. So yeah, here we are in the living room. Again, they have like a mix match of different sofas. I wish the sofas came with cushions. Like I hope that's in a future update or something, because I find that a lot of the sofas don't come with cushions, and then you know we have to like force pillows on through as we're building, but it doesn't like naturally just click onto it. So it'd be nice to be able to add stuff onto like beds and sofas. I know some of the like sofas come with pillows on top and in different swatches. So I mean, that's kind of cool, but it would be nice to be able to customize it a bit more even. And then here we have like a family room. This one doesn't have a TV, so I would say it's not the living room. But they have a piano, they have another fireplace, and then another set of sofas. And so that's what I have included here. I wish this room was slightly bigger. It felt a little cramped for me while I was building it. And there's supposed to be like one more sofa chair that I wasn't able to fit because of the piano. So yeah, you can kind of like stretch it out more if you want. And then I have this weird like blue hallway. I just saw in one of the pictures of this family room that it didn't connect to the living room. So I just tried to be accurate and created like another fake hallway there. So I mean, that could possibly be a place where you can put the stairs down to the basement if you really care about that. And then this room to the left of the stairs, that room like probably doesn't really exist. I don't think I've seen any scenes in that room. I have no idea like what it would be. And so I just kind of added my own stuff here. Like I added a powder room so that there would be a washroom on the ground floor. And then I connected it to the garage. And then I just like added some random things in here. Made it like a little reading corner. Maybe Alex can study here. So yeah. And of course I added like some video game items. Phil loves to play video games. And then for the backyard, I thought it would be really fun to add a trampoline, because Phil, who is probably my favorite character, he loves gymnastics and trampolines and cheerleading. And so we don't have a trampoline item, obviously, so I just kind of like made my own fake trampoline here with platforms and different levels. And I really like how it turned out. I think it actually kind of looks like a trampoline. So I left it there even though it's like blocking this entire corner of the yard. Moving up to the second floor here, so I'm starting off with Phil and Claire's master bedroom. Their bed has like a very interesting wooden frame. And so I ended up using this bed from the outdoor camping pack because of like the wood texture there. And then I really had to like force 2 nightstands into this cubby. It's only 3 like squares. If it was 4, it'd be like a lot better. And then I saw that they had like a lot of dressers in their bedroom, so I added 2 here, even though for gameplay, oh, I actually added 3. So I have 3 dressers, and as you know, in the gameplay, you only really need like 1. They all do the same things. And then I just added some more windows because I didn't want to make this room any more cluttered than it already was. And of course, they have a master bathroom. Again, just kind of like making it up because I don't know what their bathroom looks like. And so all the bathrooms look very similar, I would say. And I also made sure to use the shower that also acts as a bathtub so that they can help give Luke a bath and things like that. So here, this really big bedroom, I ended up giving it to the 2 sisters, Haley and Alex. And so they did share rooms for like the first few seasons, and it was quite entertaining because they're very different. You know, like Haley is very girly, and she loves to be social and gossip, hang out with friends. And Alex is more, you know, she studies a lot. She's like more quiet and she's very intelligent. And so they're quite different, and it's funny to see the dynamics of that. And so on this side of the room, I've made kind of like Haley's side. So I gave her the purple bed, I gave her a makeup stand. And then on the other side here, I have Alex's corner. So I gave her a smaller bed, I gave her a desk so that she can do her homework. And like bookshelves and everything, whereas Haley, I gave her like more dressers. And I just decorated like the 2 different sides very differently. Like I added science posters and things like that to Alex's side of the bedroom. And then Haley has more like pictures with her friends, like posters and things like that. So I hope that kind of reflects their different personalities and interests. Again, just decorating another bathroom here where all the children share. And lastly, the son, Luke, he has his own bedroom. And like when I saw pictures of his bedroom, I already knew that like the whole layout would be wrong because he ended up with this room here. Anyways, so yeah, he has like a bunk bed and he has a dresser with a TV and like a closet. So those were the only things that I saw, and that's what I decided to include. I gave him a small desk so that he could, you know, work on his homework or play video games and things like that. But Luke is also doesn't really like to study, so Alex is kind of like the only person who likes to study in this family. So yes, this is it. I have finished building my take on the Dunphy household from Modern Family, and you guys can download this from my gallery and start using it right away. I will be building the other 2 families' houses next, so please stay tuned and let me know what you want me to build next. Thank you for watching. Toodles!